Let's talk on thoughts and the corresponding self-talk. Is this your new future, your destiny? How should we see this? And why is the reality not coming? Are we thinking too weak? Or do we do something else that this won't manifest? This is the topic of this video. Hello there and welcome, my dear friends. These days I made a lot of recordings in nature, and then my studio became jealous and said, when will we make the next video recorded here? And I said, okay, this topic is wonderful to elaborate from the studio. And I mean, we all know this. Sometimes we have some ideas, we dream something and we bring it in the awareness, or we have an idea and we think on it, and just thinking feels so good. And I don't mean these ideas that come once and we think them one, two, and then they disappear. No, I'm talking on these ideas that come again and again. And we already start making our inner film. And these ideas really consume us. They want to be nurtured. They want our affection. They want to be thought of, because thinking is already another step of manifestation. When we once get aware of something, we start playing it in our mind. Normally silently, but we can even talk it loud. It's much stronger. And when these ideas come again and again, believe me, this is a calling. Your soul says to you, this is perfect for your development. Probably you already prepared this in the past and this is the next step, or this is something quite new, just like a suggestion from your soul that says, this is the next stepstone for a better life, for a more fulfilled life. And we already feel this. Just thinking brings us quite a bit of satisfaction. Imagine if you had it in your life, if you could touch it, use it, have it, make it. Believe me, when you think on something again and again, this is a proof that you already want this. First, subconsciously, but now consciously. Therefore, you are playing with it in your inner stage. Let me repeat this. When you think on this over and over, this is the proof that you want this. And your soul knows this. Therefore, it's offering you these ideas, this self-talk. And it's time to act. And now comes the dangerous situation. Our habits, they say, we are going this road. This idea is not good. This idea is not good. They are dangerous. This is a habit lie. We are all walking in our hamster wheel, and we are not only doing the same things over and over. Also, our emotions have these habits, and also our decision making. We make decisions controlled by our habits. What we ever made in the past, we think this is safe, even if it's completely nonsense. But we think, as we know it, it must be safe. And this is the habit lie. And your soul knows this. Therefore, your soul gave you this idea. And you love this idea. Therefore, you're playing with it in your virtual stage. Thinking is allowed. At least you don't do it. The habits say, when you start doing it, thinking, okay, you can think, but not doing it. Because our habits, they are clever. They know when you just think, and do nothing. Over time, this idea will get weak and will fade away. And the habits say, I knew it. Now it's away. When we have this magic idea for a better future, or a certain part for a better future, and we just watch this, and do nothing, then over time, this will lose its favor. And our habits, they know this. It's the same when a girl loves a boy, And she's so passionate. But he can't get it. And over time she says, he's not on my frequency. He can't return the love. He has no eyes for me. And your ideas will say the same. When you just think and do nothing, then they say, okay, you are not my maker. You are not the person that brings me into reality. I will go and search another person. And your habits say, yes, we can still continue this way, this safe way. And tomorrow is like today and yesterday. Don't fall into this self-made habit trap. We live in an abundant universe. Everything is there for us. And when we once have an idea, we should go for it and grab it. New ideas are not dangerous, especially not because they are already a suggestion of our soul. They are stamped by our soul. This is the right thing for you. Trust your soul. Trust your emotions. And when you really realize that you are going in the wrong direction, you can correct it. You can fix this. You can always say yes and no and yes. But these suggestions of our soul, bring them into reality as soon as you can. What you think on over and over. This is the proof that you want this. And this is meant for you. And don't wait too long. This idea is flirting with you, but not endless. When the idea gets tired, it will close the window and look for another person. And you lost a wonderful puzzle stone in your life that could have bring you to the next step. And sometimes our soul is clever, gives us something and wants to test us. The soul says, I will give this person a small thing, a small idea, and let's see what he reacts and does it, because there are better stuff waiting, but the soul is just making a test. And when you do it, the soul says, okay, he's listening to me. He made this, then I can give him the big idea. Then I can give her the big idea, because I already know he will act on it. Sometimes the bigger nuggets come later. And if I would be the soul, I would do it the same. There's much more good stuff waiting for you. And the biggest danger is the road of the hamster wheel. Thank you very much for elaborating this video together. And you know what? I made the whole recording just before, and then I realized the mixer, the audio mixer, wasn't switched on. So I had the whole picture, but no audio. Then I said, okay, I have to do it completely new. And this is your version here. Thank you very much for watching. A like is always welcome. Please comment below. I love to answer your comments. And meanwhile, until the next video, there's a lot of good stuff in my archive. Choose something that you love.